Welcome to the latest episode in my Tuesday Trump series. This week, we're looking at a mid-70s homologation special that became so popular it continued in production for 14 years and spawned a model variant that continues to this day. The Porsche 911 Turbo, also known as the 930. To catch up on previous episodes and a short video explaining what they're all about, check out the rest of this playlist. The Porsche 911 Turbo was originally developed from the G-Series 911 for FIA homologation in Group 4 sports car racing, with Porsche building the requisite 400 cars built during 1975 for the following year's season. A single KK&K turbocharger was added to the 3.0-litre flat-six engine used in the Carrera RS3, generating 260 PS, 30 more than the RS and much more than the standard G-Series Carrera. Combined with its impressive 329 Nm of torque, the 911 Turbo could accelerate to 62 mph in 5.2 seconds, and onto a top speed of 155 mph, making it the fastest production car in Germany at the time. It was fourth for top speed in the Ace Trump sports cars pack, behind the Aston Martin V8, Ferrari Berlinetta Boxer, and Lamborghini Countach. To cope with these increases in power and speed, new suspension and transmission were needed, and the bodywork was modified to include a whale-tail spoiler for added downforce and flared rear arches to accommodate the wider wheels needed to give the car more grip and stability. Despite these efforts, the handling of the early turbos was challenging for the average driver, with pronounced turbo lag suddenly kicking in power and making the heavy rear swing outwards. Sadly, a number of fatalities earned the 930 the nickname of the Widowmaker. Even today, some 50 years later, Porsche employees required to drive a 911 Turbo have to first undergo turbo training before they're allowed behind the wheel, even though modern turbo variants have been made much safer. Due to the car's popularity, 1,000 911 Turbos had been built by May of 1976, and production continued until 1989, with a 300 PS 3.3-litre engine introduced in 1978, and a further increase in power to 330 PS in 1983. When 911 production switched to the new 964 platform, a turbo option succeeded the 930 and has been a fixture of the 911's lineup ever since. Like many classic Porsche 911 models, the turbocharged 930 has risen significantly in value in recent years, and UK prices now start at around £150,000, rising to as much as £300,000 for the best examples. Let me know in the comments what you think about the Porsche 911 Turbo. Have you owned one or driven one? Was it as hairy to drive as its reputation suggests? Please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss my other videos, as well as the next instalment of Tuesday Trumps. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.